And a fine good afternoon to everyone. We're here at the Dunderyd Curling Center, just north of Stockholm, Sweden, with the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup World Curling Tour event, a women's event, and we're into the final after 20 teams started. We're down to the last two with Alina Paetz from Switzerland and In Kim from Korea. And this is the path they got to through the quarterfinals. Paetz beats Jackson Christensen from the US, and Kim knocks off the top two seeded teams, Tirensoni and Hasselberg. Nicole Schregley, Marisa Winkelhausen, Nadine Lehmann, and Alina Paetz at skip position. And of course, the famous Miriam Ott at coach for the Swiss team. Two-time Olympic champion, Olympic silver medalist herself. And Kim, Youngmi Kim, Seong-Yi Kim, Keong-Hye Kim, and In Kim, Min Young Kim at coach, and Peter Gallant, Canadian coach from Prince Edward Island, also working with this Korean team. So that's the lineup. Kim has the hammer, so Alina Paetz will be beginning, and Nicole Schregley in the house, into the hack, ready to begin throwing first game. I'm here with Grete Aurel. I hope I said that right.
You were close. Close enough.
She's going to join me for a local Swedish curler. You're
from Gothenburg.
Gothenburg.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. You've been on the curling scene for quite a while too, and you coached the junior men's team at the last World Championships. Is correct?
Correct. Exactly. And in Korea.
In Korea, and that's the venue for the Olympics in February.
Exactly.
Right? So
very exciting.
Was it very? Okay, we'll talk a little bit about that as we go along. You can fill us in on that because I haven't seen that venue myself. The first game, the first rock, was played in to the top of the house by Nicole Schregley, Young Kim. We just watched this team that played a great game against Hasselberg. It was a very exciting semi-final.
They've shown some really good curling the last few games here. Yeah, they've really impressed me.
So Kim is ranked number 27 on the World Tour, and Paetz is number 10. So Kim knocked off the number 1 ranked team in this competition and the number 2 ranked team in this competition. That would have been Hasselberg, world ranking number 1, and Tirensoni ranked number 4 in the world. And this Paetz team, 2015 world champions from in Sapporo, defeating Jennifer Jones in the final at that World Championships. And Kim is the reigning Pacific champion. And they will be going to the Olympics. And the Swiss aren't clear yet. They start their Olympic trials in 10 days. And in that competition will be Paetz, Felcher, and Tirensoni to see who goes to the Olympics for that.
It's always exciting with the Swiss trials, I think, because we have so many good women's teams. You never know who's going to end up with a win.
No, and I think it's all open this year too, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't know which team is top right now, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, the rest of the world will follow it closely, I think.
I hope so. That's good. I'm sure it'll be a really exciting round. Of course, the Swedish have already made their selections, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's been done for quite a while. Hasselborg for the women, and yeah, they've known for a while, and they're ranked number 1 in the world right now.
The first non-Canadian team to be ranked number 1 in the world. And of course, on the men's side, there's this team, new team Eddie. So I'm not quite sure
Yeah, I haven't heard of much about them.
But they were defeated today in the semifinal.
Quarterfinal, actually,
Quarterfinal.
against
They,
Gushu.
Gushu stole 2 in the 8th end in the Swiss Cup in Basel to knock Edin out of the Swiss Cup.
Yeah, I think they were a bit tired. They went all the way down in the sea road.
Yes, you don't see. Yeah, they struggled with a couple of games. You don't see Edin going out of the quarterfinal too often. But of course, against Gushu, that was, not the biggest shame. Happens to be the world champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing's easy in this game, right, Greta?
Anything can happen.
Tough competitions here, so I mean, you think you beat one good team and then you got to play another. We got lots of rocks in play here. We saw that the last end. The Koreans weren't afraid to mix it up. And Hasselberg also liked to play lots of rocks, and I think Paetz is also quite an offensive player, so exciting game.
We're in for a really good game.
Any predictions? Put you on the spot.
Definitely. Well, I think Korea will put up a really good game here against Paetz. I think it will be a really close one.
Well, let's hope for a
That's
close
it.
one.
Well,
We'd
that's
like
my
to see
hope.
that. We saw an exciting semifinal. I think the semifinal they played against the American team, the Christensen, that played really well too. So it was a pretty good final. Semifinal too. The Korean team is fairly easy to remember everybody's name. They're all called Kim. And of course, they all have very interesting nicknames. Do you know any of the Korean players?
No, I don't actually. But I really do like their English nicknames. They're so funny.
Pancake's the best one.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. They seem to have a good sense of humor.
Oh yeah, good team. Very friendly. Eddie Lehmann, there's Paetz, 2015 world champion. Some Sapporo. Doing a race takeout on Blue Rocks. So that was your first time in Korea at the juniors?
Actually not.
Okay.
It was my second time, but for curling it was the first time. So hopefully I picked up a few words. I mean, I can translate Team Kim here. So anytime you wonder what they're saying, you can ask me.
It sounded like they're talking Russian out there sometimes. There's davai davai, da. Kim, third. Yellow rock. Da 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 da.
Really? It does seem like Russian.
It does. See that? Okay. So I don't know if that is actually Korean or if they've picked it up, because some of these teams pick up things from other teams that they like to use. Opportunity here for a double. It's okay, I'll take care of the Swiss and you can do the Korean then.
Fair enough.
Alina Paetz, this team plays out of my curling club in Switzerland. The Baden Regio Curling Club, just outside of Zurich, about 25 minutes west of Zurich. It's their home club.
Yeah, missed opportunity there.
The jam, yeah. And the Korean team playing for the Gyeongbuk province, the Usteong Curling Club. gun.
일단 도는 것 같다. 도는 것 같다.
Ja, 좀 말렸어.
일서 나왔어.
죄송해요. Ja,
So Kim has a hammer.
het museum er is aangegriffen.
And
Und das Gefühl, wenn der hier verfälscht, geht es nicht hinter Garten, dann hat der Zweier auf sicher. Und wenn du so kommst,
Yeah,
muss
putting
ja wieder
that,
uns
that
angreifen.
blue
Das
one
ist einfach
on the top of the house in the easiest of positions for Alina.
Ja. Gut.
so they're going to play the shot rock and try and hit and roll behind the blue rock that's in the top of the 12-foot.
Sunny.
And hope to get a mistake out of the Korean skip. And Alina Paetz. Seems to be curling. Ooh. Already a big mistake here. Trying to swift skip. Bit of a shocker.
Definitely. Not the way you want to start the first
No.
end.
Generally in the first end you tend to throw a little more weight.
괜찮은 것 같아.
Try to underthrow.
정도만.
여자
Just
이름이 좋아.
10-minute practice before
아까는 몇
nine
나왔어,
minutes.
가드?
2반.
Both teams had a warm-up.
좀 안 나가.
Yeah. Team Kim just played the semi-final on this sheet though. Just a few hours ago.
With different color rocks. So.
좀 많이 죽을 것 같아.
You've played this event also?
I have, not in a few years,
Yeah,
but yes.
remember?
It's a really great event. I love
왜
seeing
좋아?
the women's elite coming to Sweden.
아니야, 가도 될 것 같아.
And I think that it's a really well organized competition. Everyone's always really satisfied.
And they made it look nice and pretty too. And dressed up for the whole club.
It's such a transformation.
Really nice to play that way.
Ja.
Yeah, Team Kim putting a bit of pressure on Team Paetz here.
Ja.
3 blue stones in the house.
Fin, hè?
And Kim on the left. Skip. Annie.
Bleeding.
Gold medal at the 2016 Pacific Asian Curling Championships. There's an opportunity here for a triple even. If she hits this right. Thin the blue one on the top.
Ja! Wow! Wow! Ja! 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 Tia!
Working to keep it straight. And it just noses it. That triple was there. But she hits and rolls out and oh, not off to a good start here.
아,
The easy draw for 3 for the Korean team.
Yeah, and they just played this as well. It's the same path.
똑같은 데로 가는 게 낫겠지?
네.
이쪽 많이 보이나 우리 거?
언니 한 번 더 닦아야 돼요.
조금 애매하긴 해.
한 번 더 닦아야 될 것 같아. 방금 웨이처럼 똑같이 해서 보고 가는 게 낫지 않을까?
방금 얼마나 왔는데?
9일 나왔어.
9일?
어, 이게 끝에 가면서 엄청
근데
많이
리즈는
죽어.
그렇게 세진 않은 것 같아.
후반까지는 차일 것 같아요.
Last rock
이거 세다.
for the
이거 세다.
young Kim.
아니야,
Here in the first. Fairly wide open draw for 3 to score 3.
아니, 아니, 죽고 있어. 아니, 아니,
just have to touch the paint here.
왜 좋아?
This looks pretty good. They had great draw weight in last game, and this is not looking any different. Score of 3 in the first end, and the biggest surprise start.
아깝게 나는 센지
27th
몰랐는데
ranked team over the
그래서
10th
좀
ranked
넉넉하게
team.
쳐다보니까 너무
그래도 근데 한 번 써서 좀 잘 살아가는 거 같아.
3-0.
Ja, så
아깝게
det
근데 왜 이쪽으로 오면서 말해주고 아이스가 아직은
그런 거 같아.
아니 처음에 내가 그렇게 센지 몰랐는데 좀 넉넉했던 거야. 그래서 나는 두 번째를 좀 넉넉하게 한다 마음 먹으니까 또 너무 세.
넣고 가야 돼.
Echt optimaal.
Start the second end, the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup. And we just heard the comment there for the Swiss team, nicht optimal. That means not
아까 운전이니까 몇 회? 몇이었어?
뭐
optimal
둘
start.
다?
아니,
아, LSD
Quick.
그거
Easy translation there.
1호 18
Even I could have figured that one
1호
out.
그 18 좀 세게 타고 잘 줬어.
And she's right. That's not the way you want to start a final. Lots of ends to go though, 7 ends, and 3 points easily.
침 잡혔어.
여섯.
보고 가야 되구나.
So you're still coaching the same team this year?
괜찮은 거 같아.
Nope, new team. Half of them aged out. The newly formed team. Getting out of Karlstad Curling Club.
Okay, Karlstad. And that's again a junior men's team.
Exactly. Yeah, aiming to go to the junior world in Aberdeen.
And what are Aberdeen this year? Okay, that's right. What are the chances?
I think they are fairly high.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. How many junior men's teams play in the final round of the Swedish junior curling?
I would say the only round about 6.
Do you what?
We don't have more
Kwaad,
than one
zwaai,
round.
best
We're not
terug.
having junior teams.
Zwaai, best terug.
These are the highest
Is
ranked
er?
teams in Sweden.
Yeah, well, you can sign up for junior if you want to. And, yeah, about 6 teams. I'm hoping for more, but
Not very much.
no, but it's some good competition in there.
Well, for some reason, they managed to always produce good teams. Dean and Eriksson being a perfect example. Are there more in the ladies' side?
No, it's about the same.
웨이트만.
But I think the standard is a bit higher for the women.
Okay.
With obviously Team Pantera
Yes.
still being juniors,
Are they?
reigning junior world champions.
Toronto team is still junior.
They have one more season to go with Isabella, and then one more after that.
Seem like they've been around a long time. Okay, good. So the Koreans slide behind the T line with their first rock.
리즈 좀 약해서 많이 죽었어.
Center guard. Let's ignore that and just try and put one around the corner. So, what is, if anything, is special about the Korean venue?
Nej,
Well,
bare
you can
fire
really
is
see
het.
that
Hij is bare
form to
fire.
play curling in.
T-line is het. It's
They've
blomster
redone
nog.
it and renovated it the last few years after they had the World Championships a few years back, and well, you can really see that they've thought about everything. It's a great venue.
And transports,
넣는 건지
hotels, and
별로겠지.
everything's quite easy.
Everything wasn't
좀 두껍게 섰냐?
done when we were there.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were still building
Almost a year
the
ago.
Olympic Village, but I know Paetz just came back from Korea and decided it was looking great.
Home national coach for Sweden. So another missed shot by the Swiss team. This is a error by the Korean team too. Double jam. Leaves the corner guard. The Swiss need to find their draw weight pretty quick here. They're gonna be
Nou, hij staat klaar voor die.
14-6 har ni det kvar?
showed a game yesterday, Sidorova, same kind of thing. Just could not put a draw together. against Team Wang and then it being down 6-0 after 2 wins.
Kwijt, Kwijt! Lengi kwijt! Achtung! Eerst nog! Gaan we naar Wermen. Varen 4! Nee, varen! Richtig! Varen 4! Goed, T-line! Als varen 4!
Better.
Ja! 8! Ja!
Close one.
Ja,
I would say that's pretty well buried.
Schön.
Definitely hard to read there.
We're not sitting behind the sheet. We're a bit of an angle, so we can't always see.
넣는 거 별로.
We have to
이쪽으로
sometimes like
붙이는
here
게
see
낫지
it on
않아요?
the TV screen.
이쪽으로
어.
보고 아니면
They're really putting their corner guard into use there.
일단 웨이트 한 5.
아까
Exactly what they will be needing to score more than one.
근데 그게 패스 걸려서 그런 건지.
근데 끝에 가서 좀
Notice
죽는
this
것
in the
같잖아.
last game.
건
We
그래도
think
아까보다 좀 잘
they're
살아가는 것 같아.
playing very aggressive. They got a 3-point lead here. And they're
야,
not
그럴 것
clearing
같지
off
않아?
any
아까
shots.
은정이
In fact, they
거도
put up a
그렇게
center
해가지고
grab, which is kind of
구간사.
odd with a 3-point lead. So it's interesting tactics here.
어,
from
세다.
Koreans. Keep piling the rock in
약간
there.
타이트해.
Yeah, they do tend to play very messy.
야!
But I mean, it's been working for them obviously, so they're doing something right.
1, 8.
영미.
쎄. 8, 9이야.
영미 일단 나인.
As long as you're throwing very well, this is not a good rock.
어, sorry.
It's not helping them in any way here.
몇 초예요?
4초 나왔어. 4초.
저렇게
Swedes
쓰지.
here, the
난 그거 한 7으로.
Swiss must be pretty happy with the way this is developing.
Ja,
Wants to remove that center guard. There's the Winkelhausen.
Elverhout, ja! Zo! Elverhout! Ja! Zo! Ja! Dat is heel goed! Ja, heel hard! Zie me naar voren! Schön!
끝.
Elverhout!
웨이트는 6시 제일 좋은데 완벽하게만 들어오면 나쁘진 않아.
근데 이거 또 3명이라서 그냥 4초 하는 게 나아. 4초 하는 게
Yeah,
낫지
if she
않을까?
gets this draw in here, she'll be right out of trouble again.
1, 2주 조금만.
언니 좀 더 주세요.
Swiss definitely not taking advantage of the situation.
Now I understand that they want to move the game out of the center, but then you have to roll a bit further.
세게 찼어.
릴리즈
못
좀
쳤어.
했어.
좀 있어 보여. 있어 보여.
Split the rings here.
사이버
Looking very much like a fourth.
웨이트 약해.
Go early in this end, though. That's the left pump.
여기까지 와야 된다.
This is looking very short also. We've seen
Sorry. 굿스틱.
a series of errors here from both teams, which isn't making for
빛을 났어.
their tactics.
Die andere ziet er wirklich niet.
내가 쓰면 다섯 수 있어.
Dus wel ehrlich.
And now the Swiss have an opportunity to hit and roll and get another rock into play.
Wacht, wacht.
Eindig
Wacht.
So who's the ice maker for the junior event?
Wow.
Or else what was that?
Hou.
Is it Mark Cohen?
I actually
You
don't remember.
remember? Okay.
똑같이 갈래? 이쪽으로 아까 선영이 샷이랑 똑같이.
But I know he had some help. They were they were practicing for the Olympics.
The ice was
일단
good.
웨이트
Yeah, it was really
맞춰줘야 돼.
good.
웨이트 다
We
선하고
were very
넘어올
satisfied.
것 같으면 빨리 말해서 뒤로 이렇게 만들어야 돼. 이건 별로.
It seemed like they have everything under control.
언니 방울 라인 잡는 게
Looking
어때요?
forward to that. And
가끔
that'll be
라인.
in February, the Olympic Games.
반
There'll
보여도
be
되잖아.
lots and lots of curling going on,
너무 많을 것 같긴 한데.
along with mixed doubles.
It will be a great winter.
doubles starting
똑같이 4초
actually
할까?
before the
9반
official
4가?
Olympic
4초.
opening ceremony starts. And curling going right to the last day. I believe it's the second last medal that will be done. I think the hockey final.
Yeah, there will be curling going on every day of the Olympics. We have a lot to look forward for.
Are you playing any mixed doubles?
Oh no, I'm not. I did last year.
I thought you did. I thought I saw you.
Yeah. Not my type of game. I prefer regular curling.
아니, 7까지 가는.
Yeah, I think those two games will, and we see here the Koreans just sliding a little too far.
Another missed opportunity here,
아니, 그냥
leaving that blue one
그대로 거의
fully open.
이건 좀 잘 준 것 같아.
Yeah, I think mixed doubles and the regular curling, I think we'll see that develop as two really separate sports and people focusing on one and the other. Right now, everybody's kind of playing a little bit of both. Change over there.
I totally agree with you. Just give it some more time, and I think mixed doubles have really good potential into developing into something that's not regular curling.
So that yellow one is better than the blue, I think.
방금 4초 나왔어요. 5 하면 될 것 같아.
반파. 경혜 뒤에 거 봐줘야 돼.
네, 언니 살짝 안쪽으로 맞는 것도
If you
괜찮아.
get across the face of it, you can actually roll in behind that yellow and
많이 잡았나 아니면?
Swiss don't have a lot to work with.
오?
Young Kim, born and raised in Useong,
살렸다.
반파. 좀 세 보여.
small town on the southeast
웨이트
part
세
of Korea,
보여. 선영이.
near Daegu.
언니 일단 가봐. 얇게. 영미. 얇게 가서 가야 돼.
No. Oh. That's what a change. She gets the roll to the other side. She looks like she's in great position. Gets the jam on the back and sets up a double, and the Paetz could be 9-3 here in a second.
Really not what
say?
what she was
Horrible.
looking for here.
That was horrible.
맞는 거 보니까 약해 보이는데.
Oh, what a change.
Yeah, big change in the game.
뉴니 나왔어.
Paetz is probably wondering how she's going to score 2, and now she's looking at laying 3. There's no one missed shot.
Ik meen, er braucht es noch ein bisschen mehr Eis.
Nein, würde nicht. Ich wäre eher für noch ein bisschen abschocken. Was nur? Oh gut.
Ich muss den ab die Tür rein.
Ja.
Neuni. Ja.
Putza! Wow! Putza! Putza! Tia! Tia!
First!
Just missing the double here.
Yeah, they're kind of passing their opportunities back and forth. Nobody really wants to take this, apparently. She makes that double. She's sitting 3. Now, the Koreans have an opportunity to lay 2 again. Needs to remove that yellow and try and roll far enough away not to set up a double, but not too far to bring that rock on the left side into play. I guess the main thing is to get that rock off the 4-foot button.
아까 너희 여기 잡았는데 다 롤라 방금 것도 근데 범퍼 치고 나쁘지 않게 잡았는데 끝에 돌긴 돌 같지 않아? 아니면 여기? 같긴 한데 아까도 이쪽으로 컨트롤 많이 들어갔지 않아? 근데 갈 때는 또
이해할까?
Young Kim with her last rock here, trying to remove that yellow Swiss counter in the center and try and roll away, not to set up a double. She doesn't want to roll away completely either. And it just gets it out.
Ja.
Double's not that easy.
It's not the easiest of angles,
No,
but it's definitely there.
it's makeable, yeah.
Zachte. Ja. Zachte. Ja. Machen wir das.
So Alina Paetz here with the last zone in the second end, trying to play the double to stick around for 3.
Oh, she makes it. Rolls out and only scores 2.
Does put her 2 on the board though, and the game is 3-2 to Team Kim after 2 played ends.
Gut sein, ja.
Ja, wir sind so mit mittlem Risiko.
Was machen wir jetzt zuerst? Agathe.
맨날 1점밖에 못 따. 아니 차라리 2점이라도 따든지. 일단
Ist
제대로
gut.
가서
Tipptopp.
And we're back here at the Dunderreed Curling Center, Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup.
The gold medal game between Team Paetz and Team Kim.
20 teams started out this competition. We're down to the final 2. 331,000 Swedish krona in total prize money. 111,000 going to the winner, which is about 13.5 US, 13,500 US. Although 100,000 sounds better. I guess we had some sound difficulty. We seem to have it fixed.
Ja, schon wel. Ja, danke.
Thank you very much.
Schon geschaut, ob man eigentlich gerade nehmen, dass wir sicher dass wir keine Stelle
So we have a great audience letting us know.
Yes, fans from all over writing us. So I came to Sweden with a pocket full of money, Swedish krona. I thought, great, I don't need to get any money. I got so much money. I can spend the whole weekend here, not have to spend any extra, and then I find out it's not worth anything because you've changed all your bills.
Well, you know, it's just Swiss and Norwegian people who go shopping here.
All the bills, they say, well, they're not worth anything anymore. We don't use those anymore. They're all new.
Yeah, we changed them out.
Yeah, well, it would have been nice to know. At least I get my 100s and 500s changed at the bank. With the 50s and the 20s I had in my pocket, I could throw them away.
They're not worth that much.
Oh,
It's not that big of a loss, I think.
There's a few beer in there that I could have drank that I didn't. Oh well.
10 gestoppt.
하는 거 좀 됐어.
So the hammer now goes to the Korean team, and they've got a Swiss corner guard up there.
And they're quite happy about that one.
Yeah,
Getting some help from the other team.
and they seem to be helping each other on a regular basis here in this game. It certainly hasn't been, definitely not the quality of the game we saw from the Korean team. Again, a rock that's quite a bit too long. Just wondering if we're down to one sheet here, that the ice conditions may be just that much different. Struggling a little bit with the draw weight.
Could have been, or it's the nerves.
No, I don't think.
I don't think so
no,
either.
I don't think the nerves with these two teams shouldn't be, anyways.
But they are struggling though.
Koreans have perfect weight. Semi-final. This is sounding a little long too. Bounces and rolls off. I'm not sure if that's still a biter.
Spist där nu.
좀 돌아서 제 넘어가야 될 것 같아.
Taking this out, I would might be opted to draw down to it, or in front of it. Let's see on
약한 것 같아.
Young
살렸어.
Kim.
왼손 좋아.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the draw here either.
Yeah,
I
you-
think they've really changed their tactics here.
Well, rolling out again. I mean, yeah, you've got the hammer. There's no center guards, and you've got a rock behind the tee line, which is on the side. And that's a perfect opportunity to try and score two.
Yeah, if they want to play aggressive, this should be the time to do so.
Wenn es ein bisschen kürzer gleich wäre, denke ich auch noch gut.
Well, also missed opportunity there, rolling out of the house.
There's the Winkelhausen. Opportunity here to make this draw a little bit better than her last one.
I think that stone there is fully buried, but once more it slipped a bit too deep,
4번이라서.
leaving something for Korea to make a draw against.
And you have the hammer, so yeah, perfect.
약간 살아갈 것 같아 이거.
This is not possible to hit it away this time.
Delay. First one was too long, and now she's too short.
They're really struggling to find their draw weight here.
A bit surprised it's not the quality, certainly, of the games we saw in the semifinals.
Das ist jetzt ein bisschen eine andere Spur. Das ist echt ein bisschen weniger fein.
Ja, es war fast gleich.
Ich würde um die 15 schauen.
Yeah, they had amazing draw weight in the semifinal. And also in the quarterfinal.
It's been a long weekend too. I mean, this is the 8th game for both teams.
Dat is wel snel.
Achtung! 18 hours on the ice. Even more, I think. Coming up a little short too. Past the guards. 7-2.
그거였잖아. 랭크.
That takes the draw away from the Korean team.
아예 번번을 일단은
So Lehmann will be happy with that one.
Team Kim is just looking to softly tap that one out of the house and stick around.
Looks like she might have got this one going. Curling a lot. Ends up hitting the guard and rolling into the center.
아까 선녀 이렇게 좀 많이 뻗었나 아니면 선녀 네가 계속 그냥 살아서 왔는데.
릴리 좀 약했어요. 릴리즈가 약해.
릴리즈가 약해?
애들이.
Interesting. There were high precision and great draws in the last game, and now they've kind of lost a bit. Need to find it very quickly.
뒤에 릴리.
Some good sweeping there.
Swiss hitting 3.
웨이트 범퍼.
언니 이거 아무도 안 돼요?
이거? 안 돼. 똑같이 있어. 거의 똑같이 있어.
비슷하게 있는 것 같은데.
지금 이쪽은 뭐는 게안 맞나?
Geil, ist schon recht, ja. Wenn du so 10 spielst.
Ja, es ist jetzt da ein bisschen mehr Eis, gell? Es ist noch keine zu wenig Girl.
Mal meine.
10 Also der, der 11.
Ja, mehr Stände. Ein Doppel. Aber es war auch die Sport.
Ja.
Aber nicht das Kleidung hat hier auch viel Geld. Ja, ja, mehr ist Geld. Das ist einfach spannend. Hier läuft es irgendwie ein bisschen geraden und dann kommt es aber gleich rein. Die schreit immer vor.
Nice roll if it sticks around. No, it rolls too far.
Yeah,
That's a
great
shot,
attempt,
Zach.
but a bit too far.
Mit ja, ja.
And once more,
Ja.
Team Paetz can
T-line
split the
really
house,
good,
putting
yeah.
a bit of pressure on Team Kim.
T-Line. T-Line. Wie viel?
Down to skip stones here in the third end of the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup.
Scarlett fest! Scarlett fest! Scarlett bis auf T-Line! Bis auf T-Line! Linie ist gut! Scarlett viel, ha? Wow, 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 wow.
Bis auf T-Line ist gut.
Bis auf T-Line!
Ja.
Gut.
Gut.
Gut so. Tipptopp. Ja, ja.
Schon nicht länger.
Is it third shot?
Ja, sehr.
I do believe so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Schau einfach gut, was meinst.
The way we're setting it, it looks like that, but you'll never know. It does leave a lot of pressure
방금 게 그렇게 약하진 않은 것 같긴 한데.
on Young here, though.
Well, there's no guards out front,
자꾸
so
약하다고 완전 뒤로 닦으러 하니까
still
또
got an
얇아야 되나
opportunity here to
싶어서.
possibly
네,
make
기다려야 되는 게 맞는
2 if she can get around that yellow one on the left-hand side.
털이 많이 있긴 있는
She's got the hammer.
거의 8 웨이트?
But she'll definitely be forced to take at least a point at the end.
조금 더 낮긴 잡았어. 근데 그 지금 거의
It
비슷하지
won't be a
않아?
blank
아니야?
end.
아니, 라인
아까보다
쳤으면
조금 더
I would be surprised.
그러면 가셔야 돼.
4초?
앞으로. 될 것 같아.
좀 있어.
웨이트
웨이트
좋아!
8만! 0, 7, 8!
there. That's a nice shot now.
Great shot there
08
by
나왔어.
Anyon Kim.
나도 살려. 08.
Looking to attempt a skip deuce here in the third end.
I used to
더
have to
좋을
make
것
those
같은데
all the
생각보다
time
많이
when I was
갔잖아요. 딱
playing.
가서. 나는 라인 많이 도는 줄 알았어. 나도. 끝.
Final is set for Swiss Cup in Basel. Gushu Olsrud in the final. Van Dorp and De Cruz playing with 3-4 game.
돌면서 계속 오지 않아.
Some great teams there.
Yeah. Van Dorp, young Dutch guys making it in the semi-final. That's pretty good.
스위치 해버리면 그냥 그 길로 완전 그냥 내려가서
4번이어가지고.
지금도 영미랑 계속 잡아오다가
Yeah,
선영이
Gushu,
넉넉하게 돌아와도
De Cruz, Olsrud, and Edin. Great World Curling Tour event.
Yeah, I think both Gushu and Ulstrud went straight through the A road.
Just got enough weight to get past the yellow rock.
It does curl a lot, I don't think so.
So, after all that, the Koreans have a chance to make their skip's deuce, as you said.
Yeah, they got the whole 8 foot to draw to. She did have the perfect weight on her last stone.
그때 죽을 것 같아.
흰색
깎아서
가져가면
가면.
되지.
흰색만 물리면 돼.
라인은 저기 잡으면 거의 버튼은 갈 것 같긴 한데.
공은 어때요?
하초 하는 게.
하초. 아직 해본 적이 없어가지고.
얼마? 방금 얼마라고?
방금요? 06. 08. 방금 엘리 되게 잘 주셨어요. 웨이트 좋아.
아니야 조금 있어.
Young Kim,
나이스.
Useong Curling Club, South Korea.
계속 가야 된다.
Looking for the 8 foot here
괜찮아.
to score 2.
괜찮아.
And it looks really good.
Looks like she's found her draw weight again, and just in time, and that extends back to that 3-point lead they had after the first end.
지금 안 나와서 좀
And
너무
here we see the
잡는
finals. Or the,
공이
not the final score, but the score after 3 ends of play.
뭐지?
5-2
내가
for
그때 이렇게 나와서 차라리 나는 계속
Team Kim.
이렇게 하니까.
Tredje forrige år, tweemaal iets goed, wel een
So they think the teams have now settled in, and we might see a game going.
I definitely hope so. At least we see that Team Kim found their draw weight. So
So Paetz better find it quickly too,
let's hope they will follow.
or they'll be in trouble. And we don't want to see a one-sided final.
They do have two points on the board though. And the final stone in the 4th end here.
일단 웨이트 6 만들어줘. 이쪽은 조금 밀려왔어 아까.
네.
약간 1구 나왔는데.
1구 나왔다고? 1로 하는 게 낫지 않을까? 아까 좀 살려달라.
Six Asian teams here this year. 3 Japanese, 2 Chinese, and a Korean team. And as Rolf in our semi-final nicely said, Rolf Wikström, the chairman, said we had 3 continents represented in the semi-finals. America, Asian, and the European continent represented.
The 7 out of 8 teams were from different countries. Only Switzerland represented twice.
3 times. There's 3 Swiss teams. Felcher was here too.
Oh, I was talking about the quarterfinals.
Oh, in the
Sorry.
quarter. Okay, quarterfinals. Yeah. Okay, right. Yes, that's right. Yep. 8 teams or eight quarterfinalists and 7 different countries. That's quite good.
Great for curling, I
Yeah,
think.
Wonderful.
Alina Paetz getting to sweep a bit, getting warm.
It's a fairly comfortable arena. I haven't been out there that much. You play out there regularly?
No, I don't,
No?
but it's not too cold.
You're more in Karlstad.
Yes. The other each sheet rink
Yeah.
in Sweden. We have 2 of them.
Nice place, Karlstad.
Hosted both the World Mixed Double Championships and the European Championships in the last few years.
Yes. I was there for the Europeans.
가까이 가면 돼.
Wonderful arena.
다이너마이트.
Very estate.
아,
Nice hockey team.
오버콜 되네 자꾸.
Is that your hockey team?
I do believe so. I don't really watch hockey.
You don't. Oh, sweet that doesn't watch hockey. That's okay.
I like other ice sports like curling.
Curling. Yeah, that's a pretty good game too.
So we can see in the background here the junior competition going on, playing their final games on the 4 sheets right next to the final game.
Yes, so if this becomes a one-sided final, we'll switch over to that one.
Great opportunity for the juniors to play on good ice and to have proper practice before the games and umpires. Great idea, I think.
And very nice name
딱 보이는데 너무 지금 낮추게.
boards for the scoreboard with flags and everything. And they get to rub elbows with some of the world elite players. I'm sure that's quite a thrill for these young curlers.
Yeah, I saw this morning they were looking more at Team Hasselborg playing the semi-final than on their own games, I think.
I
Been
think
starstruck, maybe.
I think that's the danger of playing. Just watching what's going on the other sheet. The takeout there by the Koreans, sitting 2 again, and have a center guard up. So that has to be careful. Was calling that late. Didn't even remove any of those blue ones. Blue is still sitting 2.
Will stick around on the edge of the 12-foot though.
아니면 일단 보고 웨이트 노멀 보고 아니면 가게.
네.
Kim just looking to remove that yellow one though.
9번. 왜 좋아?
기다려. 아예 가지 아니면 띵. 가지 마.
Are they
I'm
Korean
gonna-
or Russian?
Yes, I
I'm
have to.
starting to wonder.
I have to ask about that. Maybe it is.
생각보다
don't
안
know.
오는 거.
Maybe they share some commonalities in the language. It's like listening to the Chinese say, hurry hard.
The Swiss team looking to get their corner guard into use here. Drawing in behind it.
14-9. Shall Lengi.
Great shot there. That was a bit wide maybe, but Julia just looking to remove that corner guard.
Draw there by
Mera.
the Swiss player, Marisa Winkelhausen. So maybe they're starting to get their draw weight down too.
And the dead guy. Ja, ja.
Wenn, als du siehst, ne?
Wenn, dann, das ist wie heute, das geht Chris.
Ines!
Oh!
Ines!
And they clear the guard off.
Würdet ihr auch von dieser Seite?
Ja, ich spiele so, da kann ich kommen, oder?
Okay, na, okay. Okay. Was ist das hier?
Ich würde auch.
Und was auch wegen dem Doppel, willst du nicht?
Ich würde eben gerade wegen dem, wenn er da ein bisschen vorne schaut, macht es nichts, weil der Doppel bleibt da hängen.
Okay.
Und nachher, wenn er da kommt, bleibt er da hängen.
15.
Ja.
Wo muss er genau hin? Wisst ihr das?
Fahren 4!
Ja, gerade ganz Vierfuß wäre perfekt.
15. Ja. 14,5, 15.
So in-turn draw to the top of the forefoot on the right-hand side. Lehmann.
Am Ende gehabt, ja, aber warte, was geht. Warte, auf der Linie warten.
Länge gut!
Auf der Linie warten.
Highline! Ja, hinter 4. Hinter 8.
Wow.
Looks a bit heavy here.
Hinter 8 sicher.
Oh, gar nicht, oh, gar nicht. Oh, oh, oh.
Looks like they lost their draw weight again.
Well, this is Lehmann. Winkelhausen had it.
웨이트 범퍼. 반 모여, 반 이상. 반 이상.
And now she can take a run at that top one too.
맞고 약간 여기까지만.
Don't worry about the back one yet. I play maybe the one on the left side first.
끝에 가서 조금 도는 것 같아.
I'm with you on that one. I don't think the back one is the dangerous one here.
No.
15.
And if I were Korea, I wouldn't really mind keeping the play in the middle of the house.
She doesn't want to keep her shooter there. She needs to roll away. Oh, that's going to over curl. Creating a nice little pocket there slowly for the new Paetz wanted to go into that forefoot area.
더 남는 게 나을까?
Yeah, really just
운전해야
helping each other out here.
말하는 게 낫지 않아? 5번 돈다고? 아, 6번이야? 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 지금 두 번째 거야. 왜 이렇게 많이 돌았어? 왜 많이 돌았어? 1번은 이상하게 안볼것 같은데.
Kommt die nachher überhaupt noch ins Spiel?
Schnell spielst du jetzt? Oder was machen wir jetzt?
11. Wirklich.
Hey, gut.
Wow! Wow!
Hey, gut so.
Yeah, so now they've got a bit of trouble.
여기 턴이
Did
별로
that
안
roll
먹히니까.
behind the guard? We can't see that from here, but looks like it's fairly covered.
And they're really getting those blue stones in the back of the house
아니면 차라리 이렇게 되고.
into use.
Okay, we got her open on the outturn side.
일단은 밖으로 보긴 봐야 돼.
But even if she removes
오면
this,
오해도 될것 같아.
there's still a pretty easy draw in there
5번?
for Paetz.
5로 하는 게 낫겠지? 6은 약할 것 같아. 6은 아무래도 안 될 것 같아. 이쪽 돌아.
생각보다 안 도는 것 같아 근데.
아, 그래?
이쪽으로 올 때는 근데 사람마다 다 달라서 좀 지금. 얘들 거의 저기 흰색 끝 잡고 웨이트 얼마였지 지금?
거의 범퍼.
거의 먹어야겠어. 아니 조금 더 잡아야 되려나?
We're down to skip stones
반 정도
here
받고
in the fourth end of the gold medal game at Stockholm's ladies curling competition, or cup actually.
타이트해.
약간
Team Kim up 5-2, but they're in a bit of trouble here.
조금 다운이. 6 나왔어.
6?
Ja, vooral met momenten.
Paetz has the hammer.
Dat is het probleem. Daar
Slowly
doe je.
building up this end.
Ja, wat staan?
그거 아니면 좀 많이
Je weet daar volgens mij mijn haak. Zeggen de zoek te blijven. Oder?
Verschlieden als wie die vorhin. Die
Ach.
war 11 gewesen. Nicht?
Je weet daar een klein weinig. Ja, ja, zo. Haak, haak.
See 2/3 of it.
Haak. Haak. Ja.
My Swiss is not perfect, but I'm guessing they're playing a hack weight. Just looking to stick around with their shooter.
Achtung! Potsen! 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 Ja! Wow! 10!
Looking okay.
Great weight here. And they are sticking around, playing two.
Schön. Is dat echt het?
Dangerous.
Ja, extreem. Ja, zo dacht ik, want het even KOR.
Jam on the blue.
Sehr schön. En dan macht zo op 6. Ja. Je zou am Schluss fast ein bisschen weniger gesehen haben. Ja. Schön.
프리즈까지 들어와서 만약에
Ja.
얘들이 이걸 때려도 두 개? 두 개까지.
근데 지금 이거 잘못 때리면은 좀 대량 득점 줄 수 있을 것
맞고
같아.
이렇게 되면 좀 별로야 근데. 아니면 프리즈 이렇게 보고. 일단은 이거 두 개보다는 이게 여기까지만 들어와야.
좀 죽지 않아?
Vielleicht die eine.
2. 근데 좀 살려가지고 많이 갔는데.
이쪽에 영미 여기 잡고
Ja,
버튼
aber ganz ich hou tot 3 vor, ich meine.
여기까지.
Die machen wir noch 2 oder 3, meine ich.
일단 웨이트는 6, 7 보고 와.
Team Kim here realizing the risk with playing the double is a bit too big. I think that's a right call.
치는 게 제일 낫겠네.
Nee, maar dat is
그리고
niet.
다 쏘면 여섯 일곱까지.
Really not looking forward to giving up a lot of points.
Is she drawing?
I don't believe she is.
Ja.
I would say this is quite a risky call too.
Well, it'll either.
Feeling comfortable with her draw weight maybe?
It'll either be a great call or a horrible one, depending how she executes it. Wow.
Willst du den probieren für 4 oder willst du einen legen für 3?
리자 약한가?
차는 것도 약해.
약해 얼마인데?
1.
Eigentlich normal gleich lang, nicht?
Hecko wieder.
Ja. Also wenn er jetzt im schlimmsten Fall weißt.
Alina Paetz.
Dann wäre gleich nicht... Also,
Possibility here for 4.
Weißt du, einfach so
She can get
probieren.
past that yellow
ja.
one in the top and hit
Ja,
the
noch
blue
schnell
one on the
so
nose.
schauen.
Oh yeah.
weißt du, wenn er hier zu viel gehen lassen, ob es noch wird für 3 länger.
Play it down
Also,
weight.
willst
Even
du-
if she touches the yellow one on the top, she's
Gleich
still
schnell.
scoring
12,5.
2. Why not?
So.
And also, if she just removes the
Ja,
blue
ich
one and rolls off herself,
Ja.
it will be 3.
Können wir noch ein bisschen mehr geben?
Wow.
Nein, ich finde es glaube
Nein,
gut.
finde ich auch gut. Er ist ja jetzt immer Girl, der ist eigentlich nie zu
Ja.
Girl.
You've got a
Wenn er die Länge hat,
3-point
ist
lead.
gut.
Kommen wir nochmal gleich lang.
Ja.
Gonna keep up for 4.
A lot of points.
Kannst du nicht ein bisschen schneller, weil das einfach ein Skisport. Also,
Ja, also ich komme ein bisschen eigentlich vom Gefühl her gleich schnell, so dass er am Schluss wieder Heck ist. Also ich stoße genau gleich an. Es ist jetzt recht viel mehr Eis noch.
das ist gut, das ist ein neuer Sport. Das ist
Ja.
gut. Wenn man reisst, der reisst.
Also.
Alina Paetz, last rock here in the 4th. Possibility for 4.
Oh, ja, ziehen! Ziehen!
Fairly close to that yellow one in the 8-foot.
Seems like they have a good control on it.
Good shot.
Perfect.
Wow, a couple of mistakes there from the Korean skip, and it's 4 points for Paetz. I think we're going to have a short break here. There's going to be some lotto or something for the crowd.
Paetz is in the lead, probably with 6.
And we will see here shortly the score 6-5 for the Swiss team in a very interesting game here at the Stockholm Ladies Cup. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Hang on. And the second half of the game will go on shortly.
Gut, wenn man kommt, natürlich, aber Fehler kommen. Also weißt du,
Gut, sie hat sich auch gedacht, sie wollte es lieber schwierig 4 geben, als wenn der Doppel nicht kommt, dann machen wir 3 einfach, weißt du. Also dann muss ja nur Fitness Day. Aber ich hätte noch nicht gespielt, ja. Ich hätte noch den Doppel probiert. Mit der Draw ist, also... Gut, sie hätte können, weißt, wenn sie jetzt, solange sie hinter der Garde ist und 8 Fuß, 4 Fuß, haben wir dann einen schwierigen für 3.
ja sicher, ich weiß schon, aber wenn es zurückkommt, klemmen wir uns weiterhin in den Arsch. Dann geht's.
So, before all the kids are coming, I advise you to come down and have a chance to get this one. So now you know. It's up to you. And the prize ceremony will take
Wer
place
kommt jetzt da besser?
after the final is
Kind.
finished. So, thank you, ladies. You may now continue with the
Ich glaube,
Jemand, der da aussitzt, und doch alles gehen. Fahren 4.
Auch wenn sie ihn rausnimmt, ist es nicht so schlimm. Jetzt haben wir im 6. einen vor. Oder? Also.
Mann, ich bin noch
Ich bin auf Ding, ich sehe dich auf Ding und du bist gerade auf der Bühne.
Auch in.
Ja, du musst dann noch die Jacke hinten runterlegen.
Ich kann sonst gut helfen. Hä? Ich kann dir sonst gut helfen.
Du darfst einfach umstehen in 4 Fuß. Das ist immer noch so 14,5.
Ja.
Ich bin draußen! Noch frei!
We are back with the gold medal game here from Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup in Danderyd, Stockholm, Sweden. We have Team Paetz up 6-5 to Team Kim from South Korea. There's been a lot of points on the board so far in the first 4 ends.
웨이트만 가져. 약할 것 같아.
Team Kim here looking to put up a corner guard, getting some more points on the board.
Es hat schon nicht, dass sie in die 14 müssen kommen. Das 14,5 wird schon schwimmen. T-Line, ja, 14,5. Da bin ich einfach zu langsam.
Nicole Schwegli here from Team Paetz, world champions from 2015. They've had a great run this weekend. Playing Team Kim here from Korea, who's really had a great weekend. Shown some great curling both in the quarter and the semi-finals. But both teams here are struggling a bit, giving each other lots of opportunities. So, Armin, what do you think about the game so far?
Well, we won it a close game, and it's certainly close. Only 1 point difference after 4 ends. I don't think the level of play is anywhere near what it was in the semifinals, but it's been equally errors on both sides. So let's hope for a good second half. A bit better execution and a bit better calling too. Some of the calls have been a little different.
Yeah, not what we are used to from these two teams.
Yeah, they seem to be off a bit, and never know what the reason could be.
Swedish air.
Well, it's been a long weekend. It's you know, they only had about a 45-minute break.
Yeah, especially Team Kim coming off the semi-finals after an extra end.
Yeah, they played an extra end in a really highly intense, focused game, and then probably starting this. But they started off great with a 3, so maybe that took the edge off a little bit. Looks like they're settling down here and making some shots. Just misses the blue on the back. It's a nice little roll too. That might spin in. No, not quite. Waiting for that to spin in at the end.
Sometimes you're lucky,
Yeah.
sometimes you're not.
Ja, 60 ook. Zou je zeggen, zakken? Weet je Weet je Weet je
roll.
Danny.
So.
Nadine Lehmann. 3 of these girls are from the Bern area, Switzerland. And Helena Paetz herself coming out of the Zurich region. So they quite different Swiss dialects.
Not a big country though, Switzerland. You don't have to go far to reach the other end of the country, but I've heard there's quite a bit of a language difference.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a big country, but the dialects are big.
공호하는 게 낫지 않을까?
Even different languages within the country.
4 official languages in Switzerland: Italian, French, German, and Rhaeto-Romanish, which is a very obscure. I think there's only about 30,000 people that speak it, but it's an official language.
Yeah, I ended up in one of those towns when our car broke down once. Couldn't understand a single word.
That's the Flims region, KOR, Flims.
Very pretty landscape though.
This is hanging on to be second shot.
I think it's third. Or?
Not sure the top one. I think the yellow one's better, if I understood that correctly.
Goed.
Gaan we ja?
Is nu niet.
Het zijn haar katoppel.
Nein, wenn wir da liegen, nicht. Nachher, wenn wir Nase liegen. Is nu niet.
Zullen liever thuis hebben? Is ook goed.
Raised takeout for Lehmann.
Ja, nasa, hè? Nu.
Achtung! Ja! Wow! Wow! Wow!
Oh, nee.
Wow!
Girl!
Just misses it.
Patsy.
And with that miss, I think Cretans have an opportunity to sit 3 here. Nicely. And she gets a hit and roll into the middle. Got some great separation on those rocks too. Sit 3.
Yeah, really opportunity to properly split the house here.
Come back, storming back. Big shot here for this third.
His last name is also Kim. All of them with the same last name.
This sounds like it's over curling. This would be a big miss if she doesn't hang around. Oh no. Don't really like to see that. Just under through that.
Really not taking their opportunities here in the 5th N.
Well, it was a golden opportunity to set up for 3, and now they may be forced to take one.
Oder een beetje
Paetz is laying 1.
Ja.
Noch mal von außen, da läuft es recht gerade rein. Es war gut gespielt.
Sie ist einfach gerade gelaufen.
Ja, es ist nur am Schluss ein bisschen da, weißt du, wenn er rausgerollt ist.
Ja, nicht angespielt. 10.
10, ja.
Du kommst auch 10?
Ja. Szene. Nase oder leicht reinrollen.
So straight takeout on the back one.
Wie viel ist der Nadine vorhin?
Wants to roll, so she have to roll in. She wants to be second shot. Could split the rings just by playing a draw. Don't know why she needs to take this out.
Might not feel comfortable with the draw win here.
She needs a roll. Hit and rolls be more difficult than the two-line draw.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
She gets the roll.
Yeah, great shot here. Just a second.
Hangs on. Just enough.
Schön länge. Skulle
Vorher hat er nie mehr.
Ja, also im ersten End hat er...
Ja, also weißt du, im letzten Spiel.
So
Ja,
hit
im
and roll
letzten
would
Spiel
be
nicht, aber...
the shot here.
Hier im ersten End hat er
Make
übergönnt,
sure you
oder?
get past your own. And then a roll to the middle.
Im zweiten End...
Try and get close to that shot rock on the left side. Or that second shot, yellow shot on the back.
것도 괜찮은 것 같은데. 만약에 프리즈에서 얘네가 이기면
Yeah, we had a major change in the end here
Yeah, that was
with Team Kim's last
huge.
shot.
That was huge.
They're looking to clean up their mess a bit here.
살짝 들어가야 돼요.
아니 살짝 바꿔. 진짜 살짝 바꿔. 컨트롤.
크림.
센터까지 서냐? 센터.
Oh, there we go. There's a nice shot. That's about as good as she's going to get out of that.
생각보다 롤을 많이
And hope for an error here from Paetz.
롤 되게 잘.
Sunny. Sunny.
Yeah, Alina Paetz here really just looking to give Team Kim as hard of a shot as possible.
That was a great roll from the Korean skip. Brought those two closer together.
Yeah, great team effort there.
That's looking not to set up a bubble here. Needs to keep her shooter in play too. Well, the double's there.
Almost a nose hit here.
So after all that, it's still an opportunity for a score of 2 here for the Koreans.
롤 하면 별로로
아니면
안
아예 반대로 보고 반대로 보려면 한 이 정도.
Just needs to
일단은 이걸로
take that out and take the back one with her.
노멀로 아니면 여기까지.
Almost.
돌긴 도는 것 같은데.
Just a nose hit almost, huh?
Just a bit of the outside and double is there.
노멀 같지 않아?
Great opportunity to get back into the game here.
That's a nice picture there. See the arena here. Really nice curling
아니면
arena.
반대로도 있긴
8
있어.
sheets.
그래서 보고 빨리 해서 반대로.
Vielleicht spielen sie aber auch nicht so gut, weil das wenig girlet. Da kann sie nicht so mit dem Messer abmachen.
Young Kim, last rock here in the 5th end. Looking for 2. Swept it right away. Too close. Yes. Good to see.
Some good sweeping there, and it's a deuce on the board.
Oh, a little bit of a Hitchcock end there.
도는 게 맞나 봐.
And the Koreans do come up with a score of 2
말고 그냥 가는 게 나았어.
and take a
두번 왔었는데.
맞아.
너무 얇은 거 같았어.
interesting angle here. Nice colors.
아예 더 잡는 게 맞는 거 같아. 아 근데 말리기도 말리기도.
Double made.
왼쪽이 약했어.
Gives them a 7-6 lead, and Seems
Big
like
smiles.
the smiles are back again. Probably more relief. That score isn't quite right. It's 7-6
Du, was steht jetzt da? European
for
Masters.
the Korean team.
Sie fühlen sich auch so. Wenn ich lange so bleibe stehen, dann klebt es verdammt. Darum tut ich das immer so ab. Aber nur immer auf der Seite. So ein bisschen im Bier.
Paetz, ihr zwei hat auch wieder Huren gegürlt. Ich glaube, noch wenn der voll hat durchgezogen, hat es nicht gelangt.
Ein bisschen mehr als
Ja.
das, gell?
Aber weißt du, es hat auch schon bei mir, ich habe auch schon einen Doppel,
Paetz,
der zu wenig gegürlt
wie
hat.
nicht.
괜찮을 것 같아. 그냥 보고 가자. 우리 리즈는 좀 있어.
웨이트 보고 하죠.
여섯.
레이 좋아. 선영이야 라인.
라인은 선영이야.
We are back in the sixth end of play. The final of Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup between Team Kim from South Korea and Team Paetz from Switzerland. We have a 7-6 lead from Team Kim. Lots of points being shared in the first 5 ends of play here.
Teams are being very generous to each other. It's still a close game. And that's what we were looking for. Number 10 ranked team in the world against the number 27 ranked team in the world. The Korean team was ranked higher. They were in the top 10 last year or 2 years ago. And they certainly should be there. One of the better top, well, certainly probably the top Asian team at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, and they are looking forward to representing Team South Korea home in South Korea at the Olympics in February.
No pressure there.
Nothing at all. I think they will do a grand job though.
Yeah. Certainly one of the contenders for a medal.
Yeah, showing their strength here at the World Curling Tour.
There we go. Good start for the lead. Perfect.
I do believe a lot of these teams are also going to Basel, Switzerland next week.
Yes, many of them are.
For the next event.
That'll be very well. Good. Lots of good teams at that event. 24 of them.
We had 20 here at the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup. 2 left in the finals. And it's been a lot of points. Close game so far.
가자.
가드.
네.
인턴으로 갈래? 아웃턴.
네, 인턴.
롱가드로 라인만 맞춰주면 돼.
네.
Team Kim really having a go at the center line here. 2 stones in the house after a miss
앞으로.
from Team Paetz.
Put a third one in there, that will really put some pressure on.
영미가 와야 돼. 언니 마지막에 닦아줘요. 마지막에. 영미가 와야 될 것 같아. 영미 와야 돼. 까지 와야 돼. 라인 더 가야 돼요. 영미 최대한 와줘.
Looking short though.
Yeah, we'll see another center guard here. Not too bad of an option. Could have been worse.
Ja.
And the Korean team is definitely heading to Basel.
근데 약간 넉넉하게 잡는 게 낫지 않을까? 안으로 들어가는
이거
거보다.
먼저 가리는 게 나은 것 같아.
Long way from home for the Asian.
완전 끝이 좋을 것 같은데.
아니마에.
예.
And all three Japanese teams will be heading to Basel. So
2는 어때?
Team Wang will be in
어,
Basel.
이겨야 될것 같아.
So the whole Asian contingent from here will be heading down there.
살렸어. 셋! 약하게 탔어요, 이거.
Team Anjong Kim beating Team Hasselborg from Sweden in the semifinal. Team Hasselborg is both ranked #1 in the world right now and also won this event last year. So a great effort from Team Korea, who has control of the center lane here in the sixth end. Putting some great pressure on Team Paetz. Double not quite there. Still leaving another center guard around.
아니면 지금은 타이트하게 이렇게 들어오는 거는
괜찮을 것 같아. 나 아웃으로 들어가면
이쪽으로 들어갈까 아니면 이렇게 들어갈까?
일로 갈까?
아, 오토이 좋아요.
웨이트 셋까지 괜찮아. 타이트 셋. 거의 넷 바이트까지도 나쁘진 않다.
This is the game the Koreans are particularly good at.
턴 좀 줘야 될 것 같은데.
Stealing,
너무 처음부터 많이 돌아서 제가 와서 더 많이 주는 것 같아.
getting those center
넷 조금은
rocks set up and putting the center guards back on.
Yeah, they are a very aggressive team who always have a lot of stones in play. Great team to watch.
너무 넉넉해 이거는.
넷 다섯.
기다려. 넷 기다려 이거. 선영이. 셋넷. 선영이 와 일단.
Looking to put another stone into the house here. Ends up a bit short, but guards the stones in the house though.
라인이 너무 좀 달랐어. 그래서 잘 던졌는데 선영이랑 방향이 좀 달라서.
Laten we normaal auftun, hat sie gemeint.
웨이트 맨날 왔어. 와이 주는
Well, you can see how well they're covered.
Komm maar aan, bleib einfach sicher liegen vorne da irgendwo.
니는 바깥쪽 많이 물고.
Komm maar aan. Kom maar snel laten.
Im Moment können wir ja nie mal mehr auf die Story, hä?
Nee, toll ist het niet. Weißt du, entweder kannst du so, beide, kannst du etwa da rennen, dann spielt sie auch nochmal Guard.
Hast du jetzt das Gefühl, wirklich weiter?
Nein, ich denke es nicht.
Nein?
Oder? Wir können ja mit dem handeln, oder?
Ja.
Ja, ja. Können wir auch ja aufmachen und die andere Option, weil im Moment ist der Dolly noch zu, weißt du,
Ja,
können wir
ich
nicht mal
seh's.
mehr an Dolly her.
Ja.
Dass wir auch, wenn wir nachher da liegen,
Ich finde es einfach ein bisschen früh. Ich würde einen Stein normal schießen. Was ist, wenn er nicht gut kommt jetzt? Dann macht sie die Hütte voll zu.
ja. Gut, bei der Guard ist das Gleiche. Aber ja, dann machen wir die Guard auf, das ist gut.
Also hast du das Gefühl, sie legt noch eine bessere Guard her?
Ja, viel
Ja.
besser. Passiv fast nicht mehr, die ist schon sehr.
Nein, nicht
7?
die. Wir reden
Sie kann schon noch
Ja, ja.
weiter rennen sein.
Aber dann hätten wir dann vielleicht da hier mal schon nur, wenn sich etwas bewegt.
Ich würde auch...
Ich denke, sie macht so oder so zu nochmal, nicht? Oh, also,
Ich denke, ja, was ist, wenn wir mit dem Händel mal spielen? So viel, also ich finde es relativ schwierig.
Was steht und da dahinter?
Ja, am liebsten, ja. So.
ja.
Also wird ja noch mal
Ich würde auch, ja.
Also das ist gut.
ja.
So after all that,
Ein bisschen mehr als 3/4.
they decided to run that guard again. Molina wanted to come into the house, set up something. And Raymond wanted to run the guard, so they decided on that, hoping that they could drive that yellow back onto the blue and maybe move around some of that granite that's lying around in the middle.
It sure is important that the person throwing the stone is comfortable with the shot. Here it comes.
Gets one, well, she does manage to get the top one off, and creates a little more space out front.
Yeah, cleans it up a bit.
Very good shot.
Korea will just look to put up another center guard, guarding the stone and laying on the button.
Ich habe es leider nicht mal gesehen. Sollen dann noch nachschauen. Sehr gut. Ich denke, Nada wird schon recht haben, die von hinten so möglich.
Gut so. Das ist super. Das ist echt eine Situation.
웨이트만. 일단 선영이가 와. 선영이. 일단 선영이가 와. 계속 와야 돼. 영미 쪽에서 들어와. 확실히 아는데.
하나 둘.
일단 와야 돼. 계속 끌어야 돼. 선영이 쪽으로 더 오면 되는데. 일단 와. 계속 와.
잘했어. 잘했어. 굿스윗.
The guard's a little too long and maybe slightly exposed that rock. It's pretty well covered, but I think the guard's just a bit too long. You can certainly get at it with the in-turn. It needed to be about the height where the car is, and then we had our line.
Always good to have commercial on the ice.
Right about where the front tire is. That would have been perfect.
Philipp vorher auch als zwischendurch. 8 ist etwa 14, oder ist das 13,5? Nein, 14 finde ich gut.
Yeah, Korea wouldn't have mind to actually show a bit on the other side of the stone here. Showing the inside, leaving Team Paetz with a hidden roll and behind their own stones.
Good point. Sweeper's nowhere near this rock. There we go. Could have gone out an earlier. Ooh. There's a miscommunication there. The sweepers didn't say what the weight was like, and it looked like it might have been a little down weight because they misjudged the sweeping. Should have been on it earlier, and they would have got exactly the roll that you were talking about. And they didn't even manage to remove that back rock.
I think they were a bit too eager to stick around behind the center guard here.
끝에 좀 돌긴 돌아게. 좀 빨리 닦아야 돼. 너무 작나? 아까 너 이거보다
조금 넉넉하게 해, 웨이트를. 아니면 따라가면 되니까. 웨이트 아까 전에 가면 될 것 같아.
세다. 기다려, 영미.
Oh, this is looking a little wide.
영미 닦아봐. 가야 돼. 영미 가야 돼.
He's gonna get just past it. Did that roll enough? Yeah. Well, looked like they were very clear on where that rock was going. Good chuckle about it.
Können wir auch, ja. Sie bekommt auch einfach besser raus, ne?
It does change the handle for Paetz, so a new line.
Weißt du, wenn hier liegt, ist es für sie schwieriger zu rausnehmen, als wenn hier liegt.
Ich glaube, es ist schwieriger, wenn hier liegt.
Also.
Einfach vom Curlen her. Und dann haben wir immer noch zumindest den Vierfuß offen.
Ja.
Wenn so liegt, kann sie.
Meinst du, sie legt noch nicht recht daher?
Mal kann sein, aber dann haben wir, ich glaube, wir haben eine gute Chance, weil ihr ist ja fast ganz versteckt.
Ja.
Und du hast ihn ja fast nass rausnehmen.
Gut.
Und solange wir noch im Abfuß liegen, finde ich es gut.
Ja, ich kann ihn rausnehmen, wenn er nicht macht. Das ist nicht. Also musst du auch fast daher wickeln.
Das Gefühl ist einfach fast einfacher als hier. So
Ja, ist gut. 11 oder Hack.
Ja.
Also.
Hack.
So Alina Paetz here looking to just play a soft way to make sure to stick around in the house.
Hack.
Really looking for that deuce and the 6th end here.
Curling. Trying for the inside roll. Moved a little bit, but I don't think it moved enough. Still should be accessible. I think they can see about a third of it. Possibility to hit that and roll back into the middle.
Yeah, way better communication between the Swiss players here, though.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what was happening with that stone. Already wanted it.
So the Koreans looking for a hit and roll here to try and force Paetz to draw. And there is a blue counter on the back, so let's be careful.
Das Steh ist jetzt gut gewesen. Sie kommt auch schnell.
Last rock. Green skip here in the 6th. Looking for a roll. Needs to get past the guard. Oh, it just touches the guard. Well. And now Paetz doesn't need to do a lot of thinking at all. Just put the broom down and head down the other end of the sheet. Just needs a piece of the house. Full house to draw to for 2.
Ja, hier hatte ich 14 hinter 8 vorhin.
Ja, das ist gut. 14,5 ist gut. Top.
Okay, dann Fall. Länge gut. Er gesagt, er läuft sehr gerade. Ja, Länge ist gut. Jetzt fährt er ein bisschen an von
Team Alina Paetz looking for the paint here to score 2 and get back into the lead over Team Kem in the gold medal game here at Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup. They will do. And they're up 8-7 after 6 ends of play.
Ja.
Das ist ein angespanntes Spiel.
Schützenfest.
Started to look like a football game. 8-7. Will we hit the double digits?
Well, you know, there are 2 more ends to go.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
I'm pretty sure we're going to hit double digits.
근데 너무 좁아서
For both
헷갈리면
teams.
너무
앞에가 더
걸릴 것
좁아서.
같은데. 차라리 이거 치고 째지더라도 무조건 때리는 샷으로 승리할 것 같은데.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see the first blank end of the game here.
That would be boring.
아까 생각보다 내가 너무 많이
I
살려서
don't know
그러나?
if both these teams are capable
근데 그건 살린 거
of
치워서
blanking
돌긴 돌았어.
the way they're playing.
Ja.
So the Swiss are going to go aggressive. They're going to try and steal this end.
15 hat es.
Ja, ich habe gesagt, es ist nicht mehr 15,
Ja, ja.
14,5.
Das Score. 9-8.
It'd be interesting to see what the Koreans decide to do.
So far, they haven't really been looking forward to going into a defensive game.
Geht nochmal, er ist recht. 3.
Linie ist gut.
Bis 12.
Er ist schnell.
Er ist 12. Er ist 12. Er ist 12.
Sicher 12.
Nein. Aber ich denke es.
Oh nein.
And this is going into the rings, so first mistake. No, will it stop? It stops in time.
Nein, noch falsch gesagt. Es ist 18.
바로 돌릴래?
Pretty good spot.
몇 하지?
Ist gleich hoch.
4초? 1? 어.
웨이트만.
릴리즈는 좀 약해, 선영아.
라인은 괜찮아. 웨이트만 와줘.
네.
라인 계속 와줘. 라인 이제 경해. 경해. 계속 와. 와야 돼.
됐어, 이제.
와도 될 것
좀만 더,
같아.
좀만 더.
Good line.
때문에 좀 와줘.
Like nice weight. It's pretty good.
Viel hat sie gehabt.
14, 9 oder 14, 7.
Hat sie viel gewusst?
Ja, putzt haben sie, glaube ich, oder?
Ja, das spiele ich auch dort vor. Gelernt.
Ja.
Papa, weiter.
Gut, Fahrer!
Ist gut.
Linie ist noch nicht. Fahrer 4. Fahrer 4.
Jetzt weiter.
Fahrer 4.
Immer noch
T-Line. T-Line.
Komm fest.
Fahrer 4, T-Line. Fahrer 4, bremst sehr stark ab.
14-3.
Ja.
Got a bit of a bounce. They didn't want that.
방파는 안 되겠지.
네, 딱
See
보여.
if the Koreans can get
아니 웨이트 빼.
remove it now and get to the inside of it.
팩하면 들어갈 수 있을 것 같아. 좋아.
파이팅! 계속 와야 돼. 나나나 계속 와야 돼. 가다다다다다다. 가가. 씨씨 가야 돼. 방에 일단 넣어봐. 다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다다dadadadada.
Gets rid of that center guard.
Wie dagen?
Ja,
Also rolls into the paint on the wing there.
Danny.
Not what you called, but
Ja.
Paetz will be looking to put that center guard back up again. No, she's going to take out on the
I'm pretty sure
Not
they're
bite
playing
it.
the hit and roll here.
biter on the outside, playing the hit and roll. I missed the signal, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it would look like a little too
Little
ice
for
for that center guard. Does take the blue one though and rolls in the back of the house here. That blue stone is sure looking a bit lonely.
약간 우물로 바깥으로 더블 치고 얘를 이렇게 세우고.
네.
낚이긴 낚여야 되는데 근데.
지금 거의 정도 치면 더블 아니야? 때려놓고 난 다음에 그냥 더블.
웨이트 노멀.
네.
여기는 크게 도는 것 같진 않긴 했는데 저쪽으로 갈 때.
아니 약간 별로 안 좋았어.
Van is, aber so ist
약간 밖으로 맞긴 맞아야 돼.
네.
Ja, ja, staan.
Kim looking for the straight double here. Move two of the twist stones. sweeping from the start.
웨이트 약해?
Huge mistake by Team Chem here.
I'm not so sure I would have played a hit on that one anyways. Those rocks are got the hammer.
Karel, erachter
Musst du ausweichen. Hast du weniger.
We'll be looking at 4 yellow ones shortly.
Then she really needs to start making some doubles.
Or go aggressive and go for 2 or 3 points. Because 2 of them are behind the tee line already.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, there are not that many stones to go in the sand. See what they will do here.
Ik. Ik. Nee, niet zo.
정타치고 언니. 정타치다고.
Die merken es, sie fliegen umeinander.
선녀 좀 바깥쪽으로 필로 이렇게 해봐. 약간 밖으로. 그래서 이거 보게.
Die gehen beide, vielleicht
거의
sogar
상태
drei.
살짝 바깥이 좋을 것 같아 내가 봤을 때. 밖으로
Just
때리면서
the nose
하면
hit
할
should
수
get
있을 것
both of
같긴
them.
하고 좀 애매하긴 한데. 일단 웨이트 필.
Hoffen wir mal benutzen.
You can see a great crowd out right next to the sheet here in Danderyd, Stockholm, Sweden.
Triple. Drag effect.
Making up for the for the missed double there.
Yeah.
Great shot.
And we can see because these are completely frozen that the angle on the second one takes it into the back. But Paetz can certainly sit here. 2. And great separation on them. Lynn can make a nose hit.
Achtung! Doorboetsen.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow, weg!
Nein, boetsen is goed.
Die Nacht.
Goed. Schön gespielt, Nada.
이거 먼저 가면 더블 각은 나올 수 있을 것 같긴 해. 웨이트 노멀.
She's paying the low one instead of playing the high one.
Die hat 16 gemacht, krass.
I might try and play a hit on the right one and roll closer to the left one instead of rolling behind it.
I would do the same, but there might be a reason for this. Maybe they feel a bit more secure on this side.
Possible. And hitting a roll.
Daar is hem den gauw,
Rolling
Miso.
far enough, but
Miso,
not so
daar is
bad.
hem den gauw.
Nada is ook oké. Voelen wat. Zo werkt perfect.
Ja,
Danny.
ja. Is dat eigenlijk goed vorige?
Ja, neem ze even. Zo is nog een beste, Nat.
Some great sweeping there by the Paetz team. Managing to keep the line and stick around in the house.
이렇게 밖에 못 칠 것 같은데.
Putting some pressure on Young Kim.
Nog een beste.
노멀로 가는 게 낫지 않을까?
Now she'll play the high one and try and roll over in front of the yellow one in 4-foot.
Miso goed de triple aangekleed.
9반 3초.
Actually, the double would be there with the out turn. And I'm not sure she's even looking at blanking.
잘 쳤어. 영미. 영미 일단 최대한 와. 최대한 와야 돼. 와야 돼.
Swept it to hit it on the nose.
Doesn't change a lot out there. He needed the roll or the double.
Tina ist noch recht angelaufen.
Ja.
Typical something in between.
Well, I'm not even sure that there's a clear tactic here for the Koreans on this end. It's certainly not looking like they're going for the blank.
No, it would
keeping the hammer.
It would be interesting to actually know some Korean, knowing what their plan was going into this end.
Always good to have a plan.
Yeah, just taking it as it comes. This
They work sometimes.
No, I'm sure they had a plan.
Yeah, we
Our
just
Korean
don't.
is just not that good.
No. Oh, this might roll out. That'll make the plan a little clearer.
Okay.
Now, regardless of what the plan was, there is a good opportunity here to blank the end now for the Koreans. Keep that hammer into the last end.
Yeah, keeping it simple.
컨트롤? 조금 더 잡아도 될 것 같긴 한데.
좀 더 잡아도 될 것 같은데.
그냥 조금만 더 잡자. 살짝만.
조금 가요, 언니. 롤 인.
아니 그냥 스테이. 근데 이쪽을 좀 기다리면 돌 것 같아서.
야,
약해. 씨.
왼쪽 좋아. 왼쪽 좋아.
영미.
클린.
가야 돼.
It's clean and Dubai. Canadian Russian.
Ja. Ja, is goed.
Languages are all mixed up in there.
International team.
Yeah. Well, curling is an international. Has its own language.
Szene.
Ja.
Ganz leicht zur Misu über. Aber nur gerade so neben die Centerline wäre ideal. Und dort görlt es noch ein bisschen mehr. Dann mal schauen, was... War die Länge gut vorher?
Ja.
So Paetz will be looking to take this out and maybe just changing position, rolling in front of the yellow one on the right, just to force him into a bit of a difficult shot. Don't think there's much of a roll here. Oh, roll going the other way, not the way that I thought she might have wanted to go. Okay.
Das ist noch fies, sie muss jetzt fast von innen spielen.
너무 얇게만 안 맞으면 괜찮을 것 같은데.
She'll just be looking to blank this.
아까 선생님이 필 거의 여기 잡아놓으셨는데 좀 말리는 것 같아서 조금 그냥 스테이까지 됐거든.
Take that hammer into the last end. Keep the hammer, blank this, keep the hammer, score 2, shake hands, win the game.
Ja gut, muss man weit aussen.
Quick paycheck.
Ja, ich zeig das jetzt.
근데 좀 두껍게 맞고 가면 되겠네. 아니면 아웃턴으로 가는 게 나을라나?
Das wäre auch eher also
너무 얇으면 별로야. 그러니까 거의 그냥 한 반 정도 맞추고 간다 생각하고.
So we are possibly looking for the first blank end of this game
You
here.
did predict this, didn't you?
I did.
That was wrong again.
피네. 아니
well executed. And the Koreans do get their blank. Still down one, but they do have the hammer going into the last end.
진짜 걔 겁나 얇아요.
완전 얇아요.
taktisch.
2점 보고. 일단 가드 선녀일 것까지는 가드를 칠까?
네.
그래도 세 번까지는 치고 그 다음에 돌려 넣는 게 좀 낫지 않아? 너무 영미 거에서 하나, 두 개 치고 두 개까지. 선녀일 것까지는 치지 말고.
Wenn wir es nie geschafft haben, Zeit zu forcen. Gut, jetzt sind wir super unterwegs gewesen.
Ja, ich würde vorsichtiger Stil. Wenn wir sie forcen, ist auch okay.
Also machen wir ein 3.
Ja. Ja.
Probieren forcen bis sterben.
Ja.
We'll play a little more careful this time. So Nicole Schregley will begin for the Swiss in this end, since they scored in the 6th. Koreans will be looking to score 2. What are you predicting for this end? Another blank?
No, actually not. I think it will be a first and extra end.
You think?
That's my prediction.
Okay.
We'll see if I'm right again. I'm just looking for a long game here.
Of course, the World Curling Tour, we only play 8 ends. Unlike World Championships or European Championships or Pacific Asian Games, or Championships, where they play 10.
이쪽으로. 조금 사이드 쪽으로 쳐주는 게 나을 것 같아요, 지금은. 네.
So, middle guard for the Swiss team. And this should be a corner guard.
잘할 것 같아요. 기다려 그냥.
It's looking house right now.
라인 누구예요? 경혜. 라인은 경혜가
Now
와야
it's
돼.
starting to slow down.
와야 돼.
어디?
됐다.
There you go.
Yeah, great
됐어.
corner guard there by Youngmi Kim.
일일 나왔어.
그러니까 나 깜짝 놀랐어. 너무 세게 쳐서.
들어간 줄 알았어.
Paetz will, of course, be looking for the steal or the force.
Kijk naar wie het oprijdt, niet met Truus.
Hij zal breed gaan.
Zeker wachten. Truus, kom aan. Dat is Truus. Zij, dat is Liana.
Fast 12.
Okay, wo ist er genau?
Truus, bis 12. Hij is in.
Hij is 12.
Ja.
Just creeps into the rings.
이걸 먼저 하고 이쪽으로 빼놓는 게 나을까 아니면 그냥 컴?
근데 그 다음에 바로 받을게요.
Not really what they were looking for there.
No, either further in and in the forefoot, or top of the forefoot, or short guard. So either one. But the Koreans just ignoring that.
I think they're
웨이트만.
taking advantage of these
좀 약한 것 같아.
corner guards here,
Well,
looking to draw in behind them.
라인 좋아.
well,
웨이트 선율
put
계속
up
와야
a
돼.
corner guard for some reason.
And they're not using it.
웨이트 와요. 선율.
깊어.
선율이. 일단 선율 조금만 더.
Great draw here though, exactly where they wanted it.
공이 나왔어.
Almost buried.
Backline. Ende gegen 13.
Schengel 12. Schengel 8. Rechts. Fort. Fort.
really quiet weight. Just wrecks on the guards. A little bit too quiet.
좋은 거 같은데.
영미 여긴데 조금 뻗어오긴 뻗어오는데 웨이트 9열.
9열.
좀 안 나가면 10까지도 나쁘진 않긴 해.
10까지 해야 될 것 같아.
Not really sure what Team Kim is looking for
I
here.
think she may be playing trying to split that blue one. Just careful she doesn't slide it behind the tee line.
로테이션만 좀만 줘. 네.
Or just the guard, I'm not sure.
I think they were talking about coming into the house.
웨이트 좋아.
Thought so too. Seong Kim
라인만. 라인 기다려야 돼요. 웨이트 좋아.
certainly has house weight.
웨이트 좋아. 웨이트 진짜 좋아.
반대로 와, 영미 와,
Just a little split on the yellow one. Now it's starting to come down.
And
Starting
curls
to
a
curl.
lot.
Getting separation on it.
A bit over curl there,
잘 써졌냐?
giving Team Paetz the opportunity to
타는 건 조금 약해 보여.
셀피.
타는 건 조금 약해
hit
보여.
and roll
근데 이거보다 안 살려.
in behind their old yellow one here.
And a nice roll it is.
Is it shot though?
Yes, I think it is. Well, it certainly looks. Yeah, I think so.
맞고 이렇게.
앞에 거 치고 들어가는 거 어때요?
Using commercial once again.
보이기는 반 정도 보여.
네, 반 정도 보여요. 반보다 약간 덜. 범퍼.
Kim will take a run at it anyways.
4번이에요.
They certainly need to clear up that middle a bit.
Just going after the guard. Curl out of the Yustong Curling Club. Small town near Daegu, south part of Korea. And another wreck on the guard. I
아니,
think
아니, 닦지 마, 닦지 마.
that guard's been wrecked on 2 or 3 times now.
아, 죄송해요.
Rolls nicely into the house,
너무 차는 게 약했나?
much to the chagrin of Paetz.
말렸어.
Glaub, sie sind noch Schock im Moment.
Ja.
Ich würde glaub, gleich noch mal eine Garde machen.
Ja, ja.
Da. 2, 3. 2 ist gut.
Ist nicht der von uns fast gefährlicher? Weißt du?
Der?
Ja. Wenn sie der Shot oder Second anspielt, kommt er doch fast immer hinten
Machen wir
drauf.
da.
Ja?
Okay, das finde ich auch
Oder
gut,
nicht?
ja.
So
Ich
she's
finde den
trying to
gefährlich.
protect
Ganz
that
vorne dran.
yellow one.
Der beißt.
Wenn sie so macht, ist ja nicht so schlimm. Dann können wir immer noch rundum.
Ja.
Do they believe they are shot rock?
2.
Seemed to be.
Ist das gut, Niki?
Ja. Jetzt gibt es dir ein bisschen mehr, als sie mir schon Schrauben gibt.
Okay, aber ich will doch nicht auf die Center
Nein,
legen.
ja.
Ja.
Ich weiss. Eben.
Gut.
Ich weiss nicht.
Das ist gut.
Gut, 2, 3.
Linie ist gut.
Warte.
Linie ist gut.
Center noch!
Mach 2, nur wenn ihr müht. Ja?
2.
Nur wenn ihr müht.
Ja, 2, ist 2.
Oh, in dem Fall nicht. Geil, genug.
Nach sogar.
Oh, weg dem Fall.
Beim Orange,
This is over curling.
beim Auto. Gut, Nada.
Comes to a stop.
nog. Het moest er dit gaan.
Team Korea has called a timeout here.
She seems to think it's yellow.
깨고 일단은 깨야 될 것 같다. 맞지? 근데 잘 맞으면은
So we'll see Min Young Kim and Peter Gallant come down for the
조금
timeout.
두꺼운 각으로 해서 얘를
If they
이쪽으로
called one, did they call one? Yes, they did. There they are.
이쪽으로 빼서
Peter Gallant from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
아, 트리플? 아, 오케이.
Ja.
그러면 살짝.
Peter's son plays with
일단은 저거 두 개
Brad
보고.
Gushu.
We zitten beide aufgemacht im Zusatzgarten. Ist es schon so, ne?
Giving the advice to Team Kim here to play the triple on the Yellowstones.
거의 정타 비슷하게 맞긴 맞아야 될 것 같아. 뒤에 몇까지 보려면.
살짝 바깥으로.
여기. 거의 여기.
저 얇게 봐야 될 것 같긴 한데.
얇게?
가까워서. 3분의 2, 두꺼우면 3분의 2 정도 맞아도 되지 않나?
And Young Kim making sure she got the angles straight here.
Well, there are a few angles that she's trying to cover. She wants to make the triple.
Looking to remove some granite here. And the last end of play.
Fiona Kim called off right away. Just peeling it. Manages to get one off.
Ja.
Not what they were looking for here.
Ja. Er is niet slecht, wenn er hier ist.
Ja, dort ist er, dort, ich sage, dort wäre er perfekt.
Perfekt, hä?
Weil dann hat sie auch, sie wird nachher wahrscheinlich zuerst den probieren. Und wenn sie den probiert, ist eigentlich gut für uns. Wir sind eh noch nicht geschossen im Moment.
Und wenn sie den macht, kommt der wahrscheinlich auf den nicht.
Paetz doesn't
Wenn sie
believe
da
their
direkt
shot.
geht, ja. Machen wir gleiche Höhe wie der.
Ja, ein bisschen weiter links. Immer noch, dass er eigentlich gerade vor dem im
Funny, I think
Vierfuß.
the Korean team thinks yellow shot and
Gibt er
Paetz
mehr
thinks
Eis,
the
Nata?
nut shot.
Ja.
Interesting.
Well, it would be a
Hat mir
pity
recht
thinking
ein
your
feines
shot
Sport gemacht
and
vorhin.
have a measurement
Er
and
ist
realize
schlecht
you're not.
gelaufen, hä?
Well, the guard either way for the Swiss is not a bad shot because
Nur gleiche Höhe wie der andere links.
they're committed to trying to steal here. I think there's two blue counters in the back that are laying second and third.
Zwei Länge.
Zwei
Drei.
Wow.
Schnell bis 3.
Wow.
Wie fahre ich? Bist beim Auto.
Okay.
Ja, ist sehr nah.
Und er muss auch viel görlen.
Okay, Achtung, jetzt ist gut.
Curl.
Er ist beim Auto, sicher.
Ooh, this might be a little bit too close.
Okay.
Okay.
They said it was going to be on the car, right on the
Ich bin noch
front
fast
hood.
feiner gedünkt.
Rauskommen.
Jetzt du bist sicher gleich gekommen.
더블 픽이 낫지 않을까?
아직 경계샷이어서.
그렇게 가면 어차피 프리즈하면 우리 할 게 없을 것 같은데.
No more timeouts left, so they're going to have to figure this out themselves. I think that triple is probably still on, even better now than it was earlier.
그냥 일자로 맞아야 이게 되고. 그냥 일단 네 건 아니면 더블 보고
더블까지 괜찮을 것 같아.
Still not an easy option for Team Kim here.
No.
인터넷 좀더 쉬울 것 같긴 한데 그렇지 않아. They're really giving us an exciting game here.
So we're down to thirds last rocks. We're still talking about which one's shot. I don't think anybody really knows.
We might get a measurement here. I think they will move around a bit, but
From this angle, it looks yellow, but that could be deceiving.
Team Korea looking for the triple once again here.
Some weight on this one. Went down hard. Gets one. Oh, misses again. Owen takes out her own at the back. That doesn't help her situation. Well, the plot thickens.
Der ist Schott.
Now Nadine's looking at it. She
Du
says,
siehst ja der blaue Strich, der schwarze Strich, oder?
Nadine's looking at it. She goes, hey, the yellow one's shot.
Also wenn du nach diesem Strich schaust, ist unser Schott. Ich glaube, im Fall ist Schott.
So Phyllis and here,
Go.
what are they saying?
They've changed their mind.
Ja, geht.
Actually, we are shot. I thought I heard her say earlier we're not shot.
Vor
so.
uns immer noch, vor dem 60, gerade vor dann.
Well,
Ja,
then the guard
immer
seems
noch
like
dort.
the
Ja.
Well, either way, the guard wasn't a bad shot because if you did remove that yellow one, there's a center guard there to steal. But now that
Ich bin Zeit.
there's only one blue laying in the house,
Mir hat es im Fall fein getan. Ich finde auch gut, wenn er 1 bis 2 ist, oder?
Aber ja, wir eigentlich
but a
nur
well-placed guard here.
nicht zum Ding geschaut. Hätte vielleicht mal zur Mitte sollen schauen. Ich habe mehr einfach aussen vom Kreis geschaut.
Also so 1, 2.
Ja, feine Spur, sagt noch. Nur 1, 2?
Ja.
Nicht bis Mitte
Also bis zum Orange da.
Ah, und Mitte Orange. Tipptopp.
Linie ist gut! 2 sicher! 2 ist gut! Hier!
Ja, dort ist er.
Muss noch viel Görle!
Viel Görle, hä?
Muss noch viel Görle! Ja! 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 Go, Niki! Go! Fest! 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 Lochli, komm!
Looking
fest.
for some curl here.
Lochli, Lochli! Go, go, go!
Didn't curl enough.
no great weight there, but
밤보다 조금 덜 보여.
they wanted that one a bit closer to the center line.
Yeah.
Ja, eigentlich, die ist gut.
Leaving Korea with seeing half the Yellowstone on the top of the forefoot here.
생각보다 좀 많이 보이지
Ja.
않아?
일단 반. 반보다 얇게 맞춘다 생각.
육 할래? 지금 좀 안 나가지 않을까?
핵이야.
잠깐만.
6.
Both teams here looking for the win to bring home some money.
Ja, hij is even wat zoeken. Of ze was recht wit.
반만 맞아. 반보다 좀
Ja.
얇게.
보이는 만큼 빨리 왔던데. Wie schnell kommt sie?
No, both are in the money.
That's
One of
true.
them's trying to take up some more money. More money. 111,000 Swedish krona to the winner. It's about 13,500 US.
Sounds like a lot more when it's in Swedish krona.
It does. Calculated by the front one. Just picks it out and rolls out. So, and this is what Alina was looking at. In case that rock was removed with the center guard, she can draw around that when backing.
Für zum Stellen, Mensch.
웨이트가 좀 세다.
So she needs full forefoot.
웨이트가 좀 기다리면서 너무 갈까봐. 근데 웨이트 만약에 맞았으면은.
Big draw here.
Ja,
Last rock
bis
in the
15.
8th end.
14,5, ja.
She's had 8 ends to find her draw weight.
Die Line ist gut. Muss nicht unbedingt bis
Paetz
hinten
is
4
up by 1. Trying to steal this end now for the win.
Ja, ist perfekt. Was meinen ihr etwa? 14,5?
14,7 ist auch noch gut. Von mir her ist Hunger.
Ja, wir haben da so viel mehr gegeben für auf den Dolly. Denke ich nicht schlecht, ja.
Not a lot of blue around there for the Koreans to work with, so if this is just even partially hidden, that's pretty good.
Mijn plaats! Mijn plaats! Mijn plaats! Warte, warte! Warte!
Team Paetz in a good position to get a steal or a force here.
This is looking a little short. It's looking very short.
Indeed. This is not where they wanted this stone.
Well,
좀 많이 둬서
and the Koreans have a draw to the forefoot for the win. Paetz comes up
떨어서
1.5 too short. Needed to be in the top of the forefoot, needed to be shot.
이렇게 인컬로.
인컬로
흰색이 다 들어오게 하면 되긴 한데. 흰색만 다 물리면 되는 거 아니야?
Not an easy draw though.
이쪽 나을 것 같아.
살짝 막고
Guards on the right kind of bother the line a bit.
Yeah, it does curl a lot when you reach the center line on the side here.
같은데. 근데 한 8 웨이트 가도 될 것 같은데.
아니면 인컬로 갈래? 나 인터넷 좀 보고
은정이가 하고 싶은 쪽으로 해.
근데 인컬로 안 될 것 같나?
Looking at the other turn maybe.
다들 여기 치던 게 내가
I do believe that's what they're looking for here.
Well, I think they're obviously just looking for the turn.
저거는 넘어서 올 것 같지 않아?
Although I
이쪽
don't
근데
think
내가
that's any
아웃턴이
easier.
말려버리면 또 좀 별로일 것 같아. 여기 안 가나?
Here we see it from the front again.
Yeah, they do need full 8 foot for the win.
다만 들어오면 되잖아, 맞지?
근데 야들게 좀 많이 빠졌거든요. 이쪽에?
Yeah,
이쪽에서
that's all they need actually. They just need full 8 foot. You're right.
Doesn't seem impossible to me.
Lots of room on the right hand side.
Yeah, I do
They don't
believe
need to
it's
get in the forefoot. If they had to get in the forefoot, it would be different.
지금은 뒤로 가는 거 없어. 거기 딱 일곱 가야.
Absolutely right. They just need to be in the white,
만약에
full in the
라인이 딱
white.
맞게 이렇게 돼버리면
Better than that yellow one that's sitting at the top of the house.
Yeah, I do believe it's the best call to play this hand here. They have way more room. And as you said, they only need the full 8 foot for the win.
이제 구로 하자.
Big draw.
내게
Win the
1판
game.
했는데도
Square
다
2.
됐지 않냐?
Like the big paycheck.
죽을 것 같아.
And Young Kim. Friday morning, 20 teams started out, all to come down to this last shot for one of the teams. Korea's already knocked off
왜 좋아?
the top-ranked teams in this tournament,
왜 좋아?
and they knock off another one. Oh, this is looking a little warm. Maybe it needs to come to a stop.
Sweepers were on it early.
No, it's too long. So only one, and as you predicted,
Told you so.
an extra end.
A very exciting final here at the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup 2017 between Team Paetz from Switzerland and Team Kim from South Korea. Team Paetz will go into the extra end with the last stone advantage.
Alles gut. Ist alles gut.
That's a big sigh of relief. Another life.
Was hat mir von Anfang an gesagt? Er ist rot. Ist nicht
Another and another chance.
Sorry, ist mir nicht gewechselt. Ja, ja, es hat, ja, das ist kein Problem. Also, es hat nicht gelangt.
셋.
Ja.
So you want to predict another extra?
I do believe we will have a score after this end.
All right. Let's hope so. I'm getting hungry.
선영이.
타이트하게 와. 와야 돼.
Which team do you think has had the best game so far?
Well, I think they've both had probably not their best games all weekend. And they've kind of tried to help each other getting points.
Yeah, there has been
I
a lot of missed opportunities.
Yeah, from both sides. I don't see actually a big difference between either one of the teams. Every once in a while they've made some brilliant shots, but they've also missed some easy ones, or important ones. But I think Paetz may have obviously have the advantage with the hammer, and depending what happens here. Well, they managed to sweep that out, so that soft peel didn't work.
Not allowed to move the center guard out of play here.
방금 몇 나왔어?
1, 2 나왔어.
But so far, only 4 rock rules.
Yes, until the end of the season. Starting next season, of course, we'll be going to the 5 rock rule, which means an extra 3-yard zone rock.
Spice up the offensive game a bit.
Well,
oh
now
no.
Here's the mistake. That's the toughest shot in curling, I think, or certainly one of the toughest shots in curling, is that guard just over the hog line.
I agree with you, especially when you get into a last end or an extra end, and you know it has to be high. So easy to just not throw a lot on it.
And there's $14,000 on the line.
That too.
Nico Stragley will get a chance to try this soft peel again.
She was really close with her last thick shot here.
I think this one may not connect at all.
Far from.
So Kim will be happy to see that there's still a guard in play after the miss from her lead. So this guard should be just over the hog line.
웨이트 보고 하나 영미만 와줘.
There you go. That's the one you wanted.
Perfect shot there from Team Chem. Great separation between those two guards.
Here's the Winkelhausen. Clears it off.
한 번 더.
Spultje hingen dra.
2-4.
Ja, nee. Ich mein Stehler, schon scheiße. Mein Stehler, ich habe bei Ende 14-3 als 14-5.
14,5 wird es kommen. Schau mal.
세다.
영미.
Snel wegkomen.
기다렸다가 해야지. 넘기기만 하면 돼요. 넘기기만. 경혜 와. 경혜 와야 돼. 경혜가 와야 돼. 웨이트만 먹어 이제. 좀더 들고 와.
Another short guard there from Team Kim. Not what they were looking for to steal and win the game here and the extra end of the final.
That's That's really unfortunate to see that after they've played so well throughout the tournament. 2 big mistakes here in the extra end. Just making Paetz's life much too easy.
Go, 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 go. Där mot Nicky. Fast. Go, 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 go. Kör. Här, Missy.
A clean house, also clean in front of the house. Exactly what Team Paetz is looking forward. Going into the second half of this end.
세다. 너무 smart. 넷.
죽는 거 같아.
오, 맞죠?
일단 선영이는
약해.
선영이 맞아.
Meest licht. Also.
The biggest question is if you want to peel the guard from the left or the right side, then you know you're in a good position.
Rolls anymore, it's not going anywhere either. Just rolls out.
웨이트만.
가야 될 것 같아, 이거.
Team Kim has had a great run in the competition here, beating both the 2 top-ranked teams in the quarter and the semis, but are struggling a bit in the extra end here.
Ja. Wow, Butze. Nein, Butze ist gut.
Butze ist gut. Butze ist gut.
So, Lehman says job done.
Yeah, this is the cleanest end we've seen so far.
Yeah, but of course if you hawk 2 rocks in one end that you desperately need, that's unfortunate. That's all part of the game though. Dealing with those nerves, and whatever it may have been that caused that. But just throwing that rock over the hog line is not very easy. And Young Kim, first rock here, looking to put up another guard and then hoping for a mistake from Paetz.
죽을 것 같아.
릴리즈 좀 약해.
이거 약하다. 아이,
릴리즈 약하다. 계속 가.
내려야 돼. 내려야
웨이트
돼.
8.
내려야 돼.
She's
그냥
doing
내려야
something
돼.
different. Maybe she going to the back of the house.
계속. 좀만 더, 좀만 더,
Come back for here. What was what they were hoping for? Ends up a bit short.
Needed to be a little bit further, but
Om dat is hem en zo. Daar is het fris. Så especially with take halt dat lekker. Dat was kleren.
Paetz doesn't want to hit and roll a little bit or just hit it on the nose. That'll give the Korean something to freeze up to. So she's going to try and peel this.
I think that's the only option here, really.
Sure. Yeah, don't leave anything around. That is usable. Polina Paetz, first rock here in the extra. Trying to remove that Korean counter.
Hey, wisst ihr, wie die Regeln sind, wenn es jetzt noch wird geben, wer gewinnt?
Sie.
Ja, okay.
Für mich der letzte Stein.
Ist im Finale auch so, nicht nur Vorrunde.
Das weiß ich nicht. Aber ich nehme schwer.
Yogi.
Oh, interesting question here. Of course, in
Ja,
early rounds, if you blank, if you get the hammer and you blank the extra end, you lose.
이거 내려오는 게 좋아.
I think it was only one extra end for a round robin. I know
I'm
that.
not so sure if that
but-
counts for the final.
I think I heard we have
Yeah.
double extra ends.
Yeah, I don't think it counts for the final. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure it's double extra ends for the playoffs. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, let's hope that's not the way to.
센 거 같다.
An Young Kim looking to hit the paint here to look for a mistake from Alina Paetz.
가야 돼, 가야 돼, 가야 돼, 가야 돼, 가야 돼, 가야 돼, 가야 돼.
약해 약해.
웨이트 약해.
그냥 오면 돼.
Description of that.
오면 돼. 라인 정말로 좋아.
가야
라인
돼,
정말로
가야 돼,
좋아.
가야 돼,
내려야
가야
돼.
돼, 가야 돼,
내려야
가야
돼.
돼.
제대로. Good save.
Great draw from An Young Kim. But all Alina Paetz has to do here is to remove the blue one and stick around, or is she playing the draw?
I'm in the sunny.
No, she's playing a hit. She said she's playing a 10, so I assume that's quite hit weight. 10 seconds, hog to hog. Well, we've seen just about everything, so let's hope this is a clean shot.
She just needs to stick around here for the win, bringing home the money.
Last rock for Alina Paetz in the extra end, looking to hit and remove that Korean rock and stay. And it's looking good.
And it's the win for Team Paetz.
Thank you.
Score of 1 and a 9-8. We didn't get our double digits, but we got a pretty high scoring game. Alina Paetz,
Thank you. Thank you.
Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup 2017 champion. That will also, after this event, give them a few points. They might move up in the rankings. If you're interested in looking at the rankings, worldcurl.com. Those rankings will probably be posted by early in the week. Once all the other events are finished, there'll be some movement on the world ranking. Good show by the Korean team. They had a great run. Not their best game in this final.
But definitely showing they belong up there with the top teams.
Absolutely. And the 2015 world champions, number 10 rank in the world, wins this tournament. And the first prize of 111,000. I wonder how they came up with that number. Swedish krona, and here we see the final score in the extra end, 9-8 on a high-scoring affair. Lots of drama. And we see the preparations going on for the prize-giving ceremony. And I will say thank you. Our next coverage will be from Champry men's in a few weeks' time. Check out the worldcurl.com website or like our Facebook page. All the information on there, and YouTube Curling Champions Tour YouTube channel will tell you where we are covering. Greta, thank you very much for joining me for the final.
Thank you for having me.
And what's your next? You're off coaching your team somewhere?
Yeah, we have the EGCT event
there we
next
go.
weekend.
Yes,
And
which is part of the World Curling Tour, World Junior Curling Tour.
exactly.
Yeah. Where's that?
In Östersund, Sweden.
In far to go. Okay. Well, wish everybody a nice Sunday evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next World Curling Tour coverage. And thanks to the World Curling Federation and World Curling TV, a live channel, for their involvement. And there looks like putting up a really nice show here. Wish everybody a fine Sunday evening or Sunday wherever you are. Thank you very much.